there! Does my hair look pink? Ew, I would hate myself if my hair ever turned pink again.
Out in the middle of nowhere with no cell phone signal and nobody to hear us scream.
Why do you say that? That scares me. So, we are an hour and a half away and we are at Moons Point Cemetery. So, it's right over there, and before I go in, I'm gonna tell you some things about it so I'm not standing there freaking myself out and making myself cry trying to tell the story. Moons Point Cemetery is located in Streator, Illinois. I don't know where that is on a map, you'll have to look. And it's also known as Moon Creek Cemetery because I guess there's a creek called Moon Creek like a couple miles away from here.
Not even a couple miles.
Yeah.
Like on the map, they're basically side by side.
Well, there's a creek, and you know what they say about flowing water and energy. The geomagnetic energy energizes the spirit world. And the cemetery is actually older than the Civil War. Did you know that? You didn't know that because you don't know anything about this place because I'm just now telling you.
I mean, you can kind of tell based on the location and the age of the tombstones.
And it's believed to begin as a family cemetery for the early settlers, Jacob Moon and his family. So that would explain why it's called Moons Point.
For reference, the creek, we're here, the creek runs almost all around us.
It's literally like right by us.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's a lot of water flowing energy. And so now, some of the activity that is reported to happen, there's a hatchet lady, and she's one of the most well-known ghosts. She's a female ghost, and the legend has it she often visited the cemetery to watch over her son's grave after he died during the Civil War. When she passed away, her ghost took up the vigil carrying a hatchet. That's kind of scary. If I ever saw a ghost with a hatchet, I'd leave. I would just automatically leave and never come back.
Well, I guess that makes the Lizzie Borden house out of the question down the road.
No, we're going. And witnesses say she has been heard whispering or yelling at visitors to get out. So maybe once we get in there, we'll hear a get out. But I always hear voices in my head because I'm kind of weird. Some say they have seen a ghostly boy roaming around. I tried to find more information on that and I couldn't really. So if we see a ghostly boy roaming around, I will believe it. Eerie dancing lights with red and white orbs that appear at the cemetery and its surrounding areas. We're literally in the middle of nowhere. So if...
Are you jumping at your shadow again?
No, it sounded like there was a footstep in the rocks, like right over there. Like right next to the car, like a footstep like on the gravel. There's gravel out there on the ground, and it sounded like a footstep walking up to the car. Shit's already happening. Okay. Strange noises have been reported, like the sound of a sarcophagus lid and the sound of doors opening. And that one has actually like been reported a lot. And now I have some eyewitness stories that I found, and we'll see if any of that stuff happens to us. So the first one, my wife and I thought we heard a creaky door close a couple times. There's no building remotely near. A phantom train. My friends and I used to go there in the mid-90s. The experiences I had there made me a believer. Unexplained noises and voices, shadow people, and a train you can't see. For reference, there is a train track at the end of the road. Okay, so it's like a mile away. I don't know how far it is.
Maybe half mile.
The train crossing arm came down and the lights started flashing. We know we heard a train traveling on the tracks but couldn't see one. No one would cross them to see. We were all terrified. And then the last one, my younger sister, Kathy, and our friends used to go to Moon Creek Cemetery in Streator, Illinois back in the 1980s, and it was really spooky then. Plus, we had heard stories about it back then. Let's get out and walk around and see if we see any spooky things. So he has a film camera. And I made a bad decision to wear slides in tall grass when I'm allergic to grass. But my first thought on this is that, yeah, it's kind of spooky looking. Like, it's literally in the middle of nowhere. If there's like a murder out here, like a murderer could literally just come here and murder me and nobody would know. Nobody would know where, nobody knows where I am right now. Like, isn't that scary?
I got that idea in your head now, did I?
You did.
You're welcome.
Duca. Is that you?
What?
Did you just whisper?
No.
Huh.
I stopped to take a picture. One thing about this lens, it's not a long distance lens.
Oh my god, I about fell.
You know,
What does that say?
Copeland, B.A. Copeland, 1846 to 1922, and T. Copeland, 1846 to 1962.
Okay, I like totally have a creeped out vibe here. Like, I don't know. It's just the fact that this place is in the middle of nowhere. What the heck is this? What does that even say?
Oh, really? Does it say anything on it?
I don't think so. I don't even see anything.
I feel like this is one that's so worn. I think whatever it used to say on it is just worn away. As you can see on the front here, it used to say something.
Evans. This looks like a family plot. Allen.
So that's an interesting name.
Ons.
Flogger.
So that sounds German.
Yeah.
And then there's some like back here. I want to find the moons.
Well, these look like they're potentially the oldest ones here.
Yeah, I know. But like I can't read them is the thing. Like they're so worn out. Oh, is this the creek down here? I hear water running.
Close enough to hear, but I don't know if we're close enough to see it.
Yeah, it's right there. What was that?
What was what? Talking about the wolf?
Was that a wolf?
Yeah.
Huh? I can't read what these say. Armstrong? No. Found the Armstrongs. This one's broken. So now I'm gonna take this heavy freaking bag off my shoulders. I'm gonna get out the K2 meter and we're just gonna walk around with it and see if we get any little spikes. Yeah, I don't have my phone on me. I have nothing electromagnetic that could cause a spike. So if it does, I think it would be safe to say that it's paranormal. I feel like drawn over to this area.
like some of these gravestones have been replaced over the years? Because like that one is from 1932 and it looks like it was just set up yesterday.
Probably.
And then other ones, they're so badly worn that we'll never know who's buried there.
So we came to this like older part of the cemetery. You can get it all out. I walked over here and like I instantly feel like heavy in my chest. Tyler is going to set up the spirit portal. Set up the spirit portal. And we're going to see if we can get any voices, responses, activity on literally anything.
In here?
No, they're in the side pocket. Are you the hatchet lady that has been seen with a hatchet around here? I heard that you like to tell people to get out. Can you tell me to get out? Come through the spirit portal and tell me to get out. Make it nice and loud. Or is the little boy here that has been seen roaming around? Can you tell me your name? Did you hear that?
What?
Did you hear like humming over there?
No.
I just heard like straight up a lady humming. Like over here. Like from like this area. That was weird. Is that you humming? Are you trying to make yourself heard? Whoa.
What? I don't know how well that worked because I had it basically the intention was to get right here to it. I think that used to be a grave. I didn't even notice that one.
Are you the hatchet lady that came through a second ago?
We should have brought some pen and paper if we didn't know they were going to be this worn. Or pencil and paper, I mean.
I mean, this place is older than the Civil War.
Yeah. I mean, like, we could figure out exactly what this grave says with some pencil and paper. Just make some charcoal rubbings.
Is the son of the hatchet lady here? Do you like the fact that we're here? Okay. Oh, that's all. I'm gonna get a rash. I'm gonna leave that on while we go like walk around and see if any voices come through. Oh, we're here, Jacob Moon. My genius is showing.
So we walked past this how many times?
Like 4. I found it. Jacob Moon. Jacob Moon, Thomas Moon, Leah
Reese
Reese Moon. And then that's another one, but I don't know what it is.
That one's Thomas. This is the family tombstone. The rest of them are the individuals. So you've got Thomas. That one's Thomas. Well, I'm confused because that one is a name something Thomason. That one specifically says Thomas. That one says Leah. So that's Leah right there, and that's probably her headstone. I'm assuming that a headstone used to be here. This whole tombstone is literally buried, like the name's supposed to be up here.
Really?
Yeah. It extends about this far, and half of it's buried in the dirt.
Thomas Moon, the founder of this cemetery, first settler. I don't really know what you want to call it, but that was crazy. We walked past there like 4 different times, and I'm blind.
So it's first generation, second generation, and good money being on this being the last generation to be buried here in this room.
That's crazy. Also, I have yet to hear any trains. Did I say get out? That sounded like a dark voice saying get out.
I am down to the last picture on here.
Okay.
This round is
Is Jacob Moon here? That kind of sounded like I said leave.
hard to say. I do know that I am officially out of film.
Do you not want us here? Help. Do you need help? What do you need help with? Does anybody have anything they want to say before I turn this off? So, this has been a fun time. I'm definitely creeped out here. The vibe is definitely weird. I heard humming. I've heard a couple of like whispers around me, but as far as visuals, no. But definitely fun.